I'm a DJ boy, going to Dcentral, making NFT, from DeFi use, being crypto poor but JPEG rich.
So without further ado, please help me in joining to the stage KaratDAO representative, Mr. Rudy Rong.
Hey, so I'm here to talk about Web3 data and the first search engine for the Web3 data. But before, where's the slides? Slides working? Oh, here we go. So yeah, before we dive in, I want to tell you a little bit personal story about myself. So my parents were actually first generation internet entrepreneurs in China. And they founded a company called Bianfeng Gaming in 1999. And it later became the largest social casino companies in China. However, in the summer of 2012, before I boarded the plane going back to China, I heard the news that both my parents were detained by the police and all of our games were taken down from the internet by the Chinese government. So, while they later fortunately got able to go out within a month and sold the company to the government for a little shy of $1 billion. But what I was really shocked was that how vulnerable $1 billion gaming platform could be. You know, millions, 100 millions of users could be ripped their rights to access their gaming data instantly by a central entity. So the idea of creating something decentralized and immune to policy changes came to my mind. So during the 2017 Forbes 30 and 30 party, Justin Sun introduced me to blockchain. And with decentralized data storage, I was able to create something robust and decentralized for game publishing, MagicCube. And during the process, I noticed a significant difference between Web 2 and Web 3. So within Web 2, companies use content to attract traffic. And by monopolizing the user data, user content, companies are like Google and Facebook are eventually able to monopolize the whole industry. But what really makes Web3 superior? Is this the content? Well, obviously not, right? When you look at Axis Infinity or Steppen, they did accumulate over $1 billion in revenue within 6 months. But are their graphic or playability really better than Call of Duty or World of Warcraft, the traditional games? Well, the answer is definitely not, but there is one thing that only Web3 companies can do, is the incentive programs. So by putting all the data on chain and rewarding users with tokens, these Web3 products are able to give the ownership and data access back to its users. Now the question becomes, how does one utilize the massive amount of cross-chain data? Well, the same problem happened in Web 1 and Web 2 before. So traveling back to the infancy of internet, before Google, before Facebook, all the sites, all the data on the internet are like islands without bridges. The introduction of querying and indexing revolutionized the landscape. So now people do not have to rely on the words of mouth, but can also start accessing data by using keywords and indicators in a search engine. So the introduction of this becomes the catalyst of today's internet. So now people can access limitless knowledge at the click of a button. So now let me introduce you Karat. So our team of engineers from Google and Apple has created a totally decentralized and permissionless protocol that scours data across the chain and returns querying results instantly based on the indicators you entered into our automated matching engine. There are a lot of user cases. So for example, today, how are you going to create a new game for Bored Ape Yacht Club owners, right? You want to create a yacht battlefield game, for example. There's no way for you to do that. But with our tool, with Karat, you're able to use our indexing tool to figure out what kind of addresses, over 50,000 addresses owns Ape today, and start and launch an airdrop campaign instantly. Also, the indexing tool helped you block all the bots and unqualified users from accessing. So Karat serves as a bridge to different projects and user communities. Well, besides indexing, our AME engine together with a user recommendation tag system are enabling projects to find new users based on their original users. So, for example, if your product currently have 100 addresses, you can input into AME and the AME will output you 10,000 addresses that share the similar tags, which means they're likely to like your product as well. So comparing to the current solutions in the market, the Graph or Project Galaxy, we're obviously way more decentralized and way more permissionless. So the Graph takes an engineer team to even get your indexing campaign started. With Karat, you only need a marketing director who knows what target audiences you want to focus and what kind of rewards you want to give. So speaking of rewarding the early adopters, Karat uses a dynamic fee and reward structure, which means that if you are going on KaratDAO.com today to claim or to create your campaign, it's not only free, but we are also rewarding you Karat tokens. Because we value your trust and we value your time and investment into the new platform. However, when the volume goes higher, one will need to start stake or start paying a little fee in Karat to access the platform and access the community and user base. So get on early is a way to go. And this is a video that of the demo for the campaign we created for you today. So this is a philanthropic campaign we created for you with lag, and Jay will introduce here a little. And with the indexing tool, you can see that we're targeting GMT users. So there are currently 53,000 GMT users on chain, across chain, and there are over 40,000 addresses on over 10 apes. So with the all and the any button, you can choose what criteria you want it needs to fit. It's either need to fit both criteria for all or any, it just needs to fit one criteria. So we ended up choosing addresses which owns 1 GMT. And with a scroll bar, you can choose how many addresses you want to target. And with one click of a button, your smart contract is live. So, easily deployed and instantly able to use. So yeah, if you check KaratDAO.com right now, you are able to see the campaign and go claim it. So yeah, we launched this campaign with the founder of LAG, Jay, and let Jay.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Rudy, for hosting, and it's a pleasure to be here with Karat. My name is Jalin. I grew up in Zimbabwe through 2005 and 2012, and African inflation, how hurting African people has really burned into my memories and experiences. And it's my pleasure that we want to help Africans with the currency resolutions that blockchain is providing, but we also want to provide a little helps along the way. That's why LAG and Karat will be presenting claim to give. So for every $1 worth of GMT that you claim with us, we'll be donating $1 to Hulala Matata, which is an African-based charity organization. And with that money, it will be donated through educational program and put kids in Africa for 1 year of education. And thank you very much for presenting this opportunity with me and Karat. Thank you guys so much.
So yes, with every 50 claims, we are able to support 1 orphan in Africa for 1 year education. And scan the QR code right now. You can participate in the claim for free, and it's free of charge. So anyone who get on to claim the campaign can get 2 to 5 GMT, and we're going to donate $1 to this foundation. Also, we have a party on the 11th called Elysian on the JW Marriott. So anyone can get on Elysian at KaratDAO.com to register and get a free pass. The free pass is around $2,000, and anyone who holds a pass can claim the GMT free airdrop as well. Thank you.